tracing circles in the sleeve around my drink, trying to look like I was made of calm, trying not to read too much into anything. The bell above the door rang once, then you were there. Spring on your coat, sunlight caught in your hair. You smiled before you saw me fully in the room, and suddenly the whole cafe was made for you. I thought it would be coffee, a little talk, a little time, but the moment that you sat across from me, the whole afternoon changed its mind. You walked into spring, and spring walked in with you. Every cup, every chair, every ray of light turned softer in the room. You walked into spring, and I forgot my careful plan. Now the day feels bright enough to fit inside your hand. You laughed about the weather on the way, pushed your cup into the patch of noon. The table held the shadow of your wrist, like even the light was trying to lean toward you. I asked what music makes you stay up late. You said the kind that leaves some space to breathe, and then somehow that one answer told me more than most people say in Happy Year to me. No fireworks, no thunder, no grand dramatic scene, just a soft room getting warmer, and a version of me you've never seen. You walked into spring, and spring walked in with you. Every cup, every chair, every ray of light turned softer in the room. You walked into spring, and I forgot my careful plan. Now the day feels bright enough to fit inside your hand. Maybe love doesn't arrive like people say it should. Maybe it comes with coffee steam and one bright look that does you good. Maybe it sits by the window and lets the whole room bloom. Maybe it starts so quietly you only hear it in the room. You walked into spring, and something woke in me. Not loud, not wild, just warm enough to feel like honesty. You walked into spring, and now I understand how one small smile can tell the light across a table and a heart. You walked into spring. Stay a little longer here. One cake, two forks, set right in the middle. You said I could take the first bite, then stole it with a grin. I tried to look offended. You laughed before I spoke, and all at once the whole room felt like the punchline to a joke. The green was catching daylight, the plate was white and clean, and somehow sharing something sweet made everything feel seen. I didn't know a little teasing could make the hours shine, or that one plate between us could feel this close to mine. One cake, two forks, one table in the sun, one soft afternoon deciding maybe something's begun. One cake, two forks, no better way to start than splitting something simple and making room inside the heart. of us wanting to stay. One cake, two forks, one table in the sun, one soft afternoon deciding maybe something's begun. One cake, two forks, no better way to start than splitting something simple and making room inside the heart. People talk about big moments like they only come that way, but this feels bigger than it should for such an ordinary day. A plate, a laugh, a second glance, a crumb beside your hand, and suddenly the smallest things are more than I had planned. One cake, two forks, keep the sweetness here on the plate, around the cups, and in the way you hear. One cake, two forks, I think I understand how sharing one small thing can turn a day into a chance. One cake, two forks, leave one crumb behind. Early morning sun through the window pane, tracing patterns of the gentle rain. I see your face in every cup I hold, a story of us waiting to be told. The wind is whispering your name today, and all the winter blues just fade away. Oh, cherry blossoms falling like a movie scene. You're the sweetest thing that I've ever seen. Walking down the street where the petals fly underneath the pink in the morning sky. I remember how we met in March underneath the old wooden park arch. You were shy and I was smiling wide, with a million feelings deep inside. Oh, cherry blossoms falling like a movie scene. You're the sweetest thing that I've ever seen. Walking down the street where the petals fly underneath the pink in the morning sky. Maybe it's the season, maybe it's the view. Everything I do leads me back to you. No more hiding, no more playing it cool. In the spring of love, I'm a happy fool. Oh, cherry blossoms falling like a movie scene. You're the sweetest thing that I've ever seen. Walking down the street where the petals fly underneath the pink in the morning sky. Yeah, it's you and me in the spring breeze. Steaming milk and the smell of fresh beans, the quietest morning I've ever seen. I'm drawing a heart on the foam so white, thinking about our talk late last night. The world outside is moving way too fast, but I want this moment with you to last. My heart is on the latte, melting for you in this cozy corner, colored in blue. as the busy world goes rushing by. My heart is on the latte, melting for you. In this cozy corner, colored in blue. Every little sip brings me closer to your soul. You're the missing piece that makes me whole. Soft jazz playing on the radio. Where we're going I don't need to know, as long as you're sitting right across from me. This is exactly where I want to be. My heart is on the latte, melting for you. In this cozy corner, colored in blue. Every little sip brings me closer to your soul. You're the missing piece that makes me whole. Melting for you. Just us two. The sun is high, the wheels are spinning fast. I want this feeling, baby, to always last. Through the park where the green grass grows, where the gentle warm spring wind blows. Hold on tight, don't let me go. We're moving fast and we're moving slow. Bicycle for two, just me and you. Riding through the park with nothing to do. Ring the bell and hear the sound. We're the happiest hearts in this town. Your laughter follows every turn we make. Every little choice and every path we take. Shadows dancing on the paved white road, lightening up my heavy heart's load. Up the hill we go, pushing with our might. Everything is sparkling in the golden light. Then we're flying down, feeling like we're free. You're the only world I ever wanna see. Bicycle for two, just me and you. Riding through the park with nothing to do. Ring the bell and hear the sound. We're the happiest hearts in this town. Riding with you, just me and you. One bite of cake, two sips of tea. You're looking cuter than a honeybee. Pink on your cheeks and a smile so wide. I've got so many butterflies inside. Is it the sugar or is it your face? My heart is racing at a crazy pace. Strawberry sweetness, a very pink love. You're the angel sent from high above. Sparkling like soda, popping in my heart. I knew I loved you from the very start. You got a little cream on the tip of your nose. I'm blushing red like a garden rose. Everything's sweet when I'm with skies outside, but we're dry in here. I feel your presence standing so near. The coffee's steaming, the mood is right, while the rain pours down with all its might. A little drop on the window pane, washing away all our hidden pain. A rain on the awning, a rhythm so sweet. Tap into the sound of our hearts beat. We don't need the sun to have a good day. As long as you're here, the clouds are okay. The steam is rising from our porcelain cup. I look at you and my world lights up, whispering secrets no one else knows, while the gray spring rain outside flows. Maybe the rain is a blessing in disguise, reflecting the love that's in your eyes. The world is quiet, just the two of us. No need to hurry, no need to rush. Rain on the awning, a rhythm so sweet. Tap into the sound of our hearts beat. We don't need the sun to have a good day. As long as you're here, the clouds are okay. Just stay here, a rainy day with you. Dust motes dancing in the light, falling on the floor. I'm watching you from behind the open door. Quiet halls and wooden shelves, secrets in the air. I'm trying not to notice, but I know you're there. The clock is ticking slow, my heart is beating fast. I wish this afternoon would somehow always last. Library secret, hidden in the lines, reading through the pages, searching for the signs, writing down your name where the shadows fall. You're the only story that I want to recall. You're focused on your book, leaning on your hand. A world of quiet magic I finally understand. I'll hide a little note between the chapters deep, a tiny piece of love for you to always keep. Shh, don't say a word, just let the silence speak. The blush is blooming softly on my burning cheek. When our eyes meet briefly, the world begins to glow. More than any classic, you're the one I know. Library secret, pages, searching for the signs, writing down your name where the shadows fall. You're the only story that I want to recall. Just a secret, only you and me. Checkered blanket on the grass, sandwiches and tea, the brightest sky I think I've ever come to see. You're wearing that blue shirt, looking like a dream, floating on the sunlight like a golden beam. No phone, no work, just the open air with the spring blossoms tangling in your hair. Sunday picnic, laughter in the breeze, kicking off our shoes, doing what we please. Sweet lemonade and the taste of your kiss. Days like these are the ones I'd never miss. The dog is chasing butterflies across the open field. All my hidden worries have finally been healed. We talk about the future, we talk about the past, holding on to moments made to always last. Lay down beside me, look up at the clouds, far away from cities and the noisy crowds. If life is a journey, I'm glad it led to you. Underneath this canopy of endless blue. Sunday picnic, laughter in the breeze, kicking off our shoes, doing what we please. Sweet lemonade and the taste of your kiss. Days like these are the ones I'd never miss. Sunday sunshine with you. The city's turning orange, the sun is dipping low. Everything is moving in a beautiful slow-mo. We're sitting by the river watching lights come on, thinking about the day and how fast it has gone. Your hand finds mine in the fading light, getting ready for the magic of the night. In the evening glow, baby, don't you know, you're the only rhythm, you're the only show, wrapped in the warmth of the ember sky. I see the whole universe in your eye. Shadows getting longer on the cobblestone. I feel so lucky that I'm not alone. The breeze is getting cooler, I lean into your side with feelings for you that I can no longer hide. Golden purple melting into one, our story's only just begun. Let the stars come out, let the moon rise. I found my heaven right before my eyes. In the evening glow, baby, don't you know, baby, don't you know, you're the only rhythm, you're the only show, wrapped in Tickets in my pocket, popcorn in my hand. The most nervous person in the whole wide land. The lights start to dim and the screen comes alive. I'm just hoping that my heart will survive. Should I move closer? Should I stay still? The air in the theater gives me a thrill. Buckets of roses, yellow and red. So many thoughts running through my head. The scent of the lilies is filling the air, with petals and pollen everywhere. Pick a bunch for me, pick a bunch for you. Everything is fresh, everything is new. Down at the Stay till the coffee cools. There's no need to rush the end. The window still has light enough to make the room feel kind again. Your cup is almost empty now. Mine's gone quiet in my hand. But neither one of us is smooth, like leaving wasn't in the plan. The waiter wipes the counter slow. The bell above the door stays still. And all the little signs of time just make me wanna stay until the warmth runs out of coffee, but not from where we are. Some afternoons keep glowing long after cooling starts. Stay till the coffee cools. Stay till the sunlight leans. Stay till the table learns what almost saying something means. Stay till the coffee cools. We don't need more than this. A quiet cafe, a slow good day, and one more almost kiss. You asked me what I'd do tonight. I said I hadn't thought that far, then smiled because the honest truth was sitting right across the bar. Not some grand and polished answer, not some plan to sound impressive, just this room and how it feels when you're the person sitting in it. A bus rolled by beyond the glass. The city kept its usual speed, but here the world was measured in the time it takes for warmth to leave. And somehow that makes every second feel brighter as it goes, because the best things always soften before they let you know. Stay till the coffee cools. Stay till the sunlight leans. Stay till the table learns what almost saying something means. Stay till the coffee cools. We don't need more than this. A quiet cafe, a slow good day, and one more almost kiss. Maybe I don't need the answer to what this turns into. Maybe I just need this hour and the way the light hits you. Maybe some beginnings are better left this way, warm enough to keep returning long after the cups turn gray. Stay till the coffee cools. Stay till the room grows cold. Stay till the gentle part of day has said all it can hold. Stay till the coffee cools. I think I'd rather miss the rest of everything tonight than hurry out of this. Stay till the coffee cools. Don't stand up just yet. The city is sleeping. The moon is so bright, hanging like a lantern in the middle of the night. We're high above the street on this quiet floor. I couldn't ask for anything more. The stars are all dancing in your deep eyes, reflecting the beauty of the midnight skies. On the Moonlight Terrace, swaying so slow, where the silver shadows come and go. A glass of wine and a soft jazz tune underneath the light of a velvet moon. The candles are flickering in the light breeze. magic of spring in the silence of night. Everything is finally feeling so right. On the Moonlight Terrace, swaying so slow, where the silver shadows come and go. A glass of wine and a soft jazz tune underneath the light of the velvet moon. Just us, midnight. Before the sunlight is totally gone, we'll make a plan for the rest of the week. It's your attention that I always seek. After school, the world is all ours, hanging at the cafe for hours and hours. No more homework, no more tests. Being with you is the absolute best. See you tomorrow. After school. The world is a blur of silver and white, waking up slowly from the long dark night, walking through the park in the morning haze, lost in a beautiful foggy maze. Everything's quiet, everything's still. The air has a soft and a gentle chill. In the morning mist, I find your hand like a secret map of a wonderland. Breath like a cloud in the cool spring air, knowing that you will always be there. The dew is glistening on every leaf, a moment of peace that is far too brief. We're floating along in a dream of our own, a feeling that I have never quite known. This is the only place I want to go. The horizon is stretching so far and so wide. With you by my side, I've got nothing to hide. From the rooftop view, I see it all clear. Everything's perfect as long as you're here. The world is so small from this height up above. Caught in the middle of this rooftop love. Tiny little cars like toys on the street. I can feel the city's heart in its beat, but none of the noise can reach us up here. The message of spring is finally clear. Shout to the sky, scream to the stars. Nothing can stop us, the world is all ours. We're the kings and the queens of this concrete hill. As the rest of the busy world stands still. From the rooftop view, I see it all clear. Everything's perfect as long as you're here. The world is so small from this height up above. Caught in the middle of this rooftop love. High above, looking down with you. Ink on my fingers and a blank white page. Trying to find words at this tender age. I wanna tell you the things that I feel, to show you that everything I say is real. My handwriting's messy, my heart is a blur, but these are the feelings you always occur. It's handwritten, a letter for you. Every single word is honest and true. From the dear you to the love always part, I'm giving you every piece of my heart. I folded it up in a square so neat, waiting for the moment we finally meet. It's better than a text or a call on the phone. A part of my soul that is yours alone. Maybe you'll keep it in a box by your bed, remembering the things that I finally said. When the ink starts to fade and the paper gets old, the story of us will still be told. It's handwritten, a letter for you. Every single word is honest and true. From the dear you to the love always part, I'm giving you every piece of my heart. Just for you. Sincerely mine. The sun is setting and the cafe is dim. The cup in my hand is filled to the rim. I don't wanna stand up, I don't wanna go. I'm enjoying the way that you talk, nice and slow. Just 5 more minutes, just one more song. This is the place where I feel I belong. Let's have one more latte, let's stay for a while. I'm addicted to the way that you smile. The day might be over, the spring night is near, but I'm at my happiest when I am here. The barista is cleaning the tables around, but I'm still lost in the beautiful sound of your voice and your laughter, the way that you breathe. It's getting so harder for me to leave. We'll come back tomorrow, we'll do it again. More than a lover and more than a friend. 1,000 more coffees and memories to make, for all of the love that we're ready to take. Let's have one more latte, let's stay for a while. I'm addicted to the way that you smile. The day might be over, the spring night is near, but I'm at my happiest when I am here. One more latte, just one more. See you tomorrow. Window light on your sleeve, soft gold on the cuff. You turn your cup in both your hands, like time is warm enough. The room is full but never loud, the kind of full that lets us stay inside our little table world and keep the rest of day away. A spoon taps once against a cup, a chair moves softly by the door, and everything familiar here feels gentler than before. I thought my nerves would linger longer than they do, but the whole room keeps relaxing every time I look at you. Window light on your sleeve, sunlight on your hand. Everything looks softer now than anything I planned. Window light on your sleeve, stay where the gold can fall. Some afternoons begin to bloom without a sign at all. You ask me if I always choose the seat nearest to the glass. I say I like to watch the light decide what warmth it has. You smile and say that sounds like me, a little slower than the room, as if I let the smallest things become a kind of truth. The waiter passes with a tray, the music keeps the mood behind, and every word gets easier now, like spring has entered in my mind. No grand reveal between us, no dazzling line to find, just a room that keeps on turning into somewhere kind. Window light on your sleeve, sunlight on your hand. Everything looks softer now than anything I planned. Window light on your sleeve, stay where the gold can fall. table turns into a little grace. Window light on your sleeve, keep the room this mild. Let the warm and polished hour stay a little while. Window light on your sleeve, I think I understand how one soft patch of afternoon can brighten up a hand. Window light on your sleeve, stay in the gold. Light in the sugar jar, shining through the glass. A little sweetness on the table while the afternoon drifts past. You tear the packet slowly, then laugh and change your mind. Say maybe the drink is sweet enough already with the light. I say that's almost poetry, you say that's generous. And now the whole cafe feels a little bit amused with us. No one around us knows it, but the room has shifted too. From a place with cups and spoons to a place with me and you. Light in the sugar jar, golden something small. Sometimes the brightest part of spring is hardly bright at all. Light in the sugar jar, soft against the glass. The little things are doing all the work to make this last. You tell me about a bakery you loved when you were 9, where everything smelled warm enough to make the rain seem kind. I tell you about the cafe I used to hide inside, to read and let the windows blur the noise of life outside. You say you probably like that place, I say you'd fit it too. And suddenly I want to know the whole soft history of you. Not because the day is loud, not because the room is grand, just because your voice can make small details understand. Light in the sugar jar, golden something small. Sometimes the brightest part of spring is hardly bright at all. Light in the sugar jar, soft against the glass. The little things are doing all the work to make this last. Maybe sweetness never shouts, maybe warmth is never fast. Maybe hearts begin to open when the daylight's built to last. A spoon, a laugh, a lower tone, a cup between our hands. The quiet kind of happiness no one else around us plans. Light in the sugar jar, stay until it's gone. Leave a little shine behind to carry evening on. Light in the sugar jar, I think I see it now, how simple things can tilt a day without explaining how. Light in the sugar jar, gold on the table edge. The talk gets easier after the second cup, after the first few careful lines have settled down enough to let the truer things come through in small and honest ways, like what we wanted years ago and what still somehow stays. ask me what I miss the most from versions of my past. I tell you it's the way they thought some good things always last. You don't try to fix the answer, you don't try to make it light. You just let the room grow warmer and the daylight stay inside. The talk gets easier the longer that we stay. The more the room forgets to rush, the more the words find shape. The talk gets easier when the coffee's almost gone. Somehow the quiet opens up, and that's the heart move on. I ask you what you hope for before the spring arrived. You look down at the spoon and say, just to feel more alive. Not in some giant shining way, not all at once, not loud. Just in a room where someone hears the parts you don't say proud. I laugh because I know that wish too closely to pretend. And all at once the space between us feels smaller than it did. No movie line between us, no perfect golden phrase, just the comfort of a table that is teaching us to stay. The talk gets easier the longer that we stay. The more the room forgets to rush, the more the words find shape. The talk gets easier when the coffee's almost gone. Somehow the quiet opens up and lets the heart move on. Maybe this is why I like the middle of a date. Not the entrance, not the leaving, but the hour when guards break. When the menu lies forgotten and the cups grow cold and still, and all the things we almost hide turn human by their will. The talk gets easier, and suddenly I see how something soft and ordinary can become a memory. The talk gets easier, stay here till the light turns gold. I think the best parts of the day arrive once we let go. The talk gets easier, stay and